Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey, get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. You know, this week I just been on it. So today is no different. I'm telling you, I've just reinvigorated myself. I'm more determined to share the principles of success. I'm more determined to help and guide and teach as many people as I can the things that I've learned. And I mean, man, I've been through it. I have really been through it. I kid you not. You know, I used to say, okay, God, you know, why is all this happening to me? But as I've gotten older, I understand that was the ingredients. I needed the ingredients to be this cake. I needed all those ingredients stirred up. I need all of that different flavors, the stuff that I didn't think tastes so good. All that stuff had to come into the bowl in order for me to get to where I am today. As much as I did not like the taste of the ingredients, little did I know God was making this cake, not me. But what he did was, and you've heard the old saying, God could turn lemons into lemonade. Well, that's what he was doing. Now, at the time, it all had a little funky lemony flavor to it with some other stuff in it, too. I didn't care for it, but little did I know that I needed everything that happened to me to happen to me in the exact order that it happened, in the exact array of things that happened. For me to have the knowledge I have today, the experience, the attitude, so I could turn around and share that information. Okay, got that out the way? This is what I want to give to you today. I want you to understand something, that discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. Discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. You've heard me say this how many times on the show? Okay, here we go again, Steve. I got it. Faith without works is dead. But let me tell you something. To be a hard worker, you got to be disciplined. That's one of the hardest lessons I'm trying to get through to my sons. You're going to throw yourself down a cliff if you're not a young man or a man that possesses discipline. Because they got something for undisciplined people. They got some street laws for undisciplined people, and they got some federal laws and state laws for undisciplined people. So that's why them signs is outside on the freeway. We're going to let you go fast, but 70 is the limit. 70 fast enough, really. If you're disciplined enough of a person to leave your house at the time you're supposed to leave your house, 70 miles per hour is absolutely enough. But if you're an undisciplined person, if you don't have the wherewithal to leave your house on time, to get ready to go where you want to go, see, the desire is where you want to go. The discipline is how you get there. You understand? You can want to go to see your family in California all you want, but the flight leaves at 1:18. You leave your house at 12:30. They told you you must check in 1 hour before your flight. Now, if you ain't got the discipline to get to the airport to check in 1 hour before your flight, leaving your house 45 minutes before the flight departs, what you think gonna happen? Your desire to go see your family in L.A. is going to be thwarted because you lack the discipline to prepare yourself and get yourself ready to do the things that you have to do to make your desires come true. I'm telling you, discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. You can write down a list of stuff you want to do all day, but if you don't produce and show the discipline necessary to get there, what you think gonna happen? Huh? Okay, I want to be rich. Okay, I want to make $400,000 a year. Okay, I want to be the best player that there is. Okay, but you don't want practice. See, the cat that's disciplined enough to show up at practice, that's shooting jumpers when everybody going home, that's the guy that's going to be the best. The guy that's never late for practice, the guy that studied the playbook, that's the guy that's going to make it. Not the guy that's talking crack. It's talking that smack. I'm going to make the Pro Bowl. I'm going to make the All-Star team. I'm going to be All-American. That's just what you're saying. But discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. So now let's talk about this discipline. What is that really, Steve? That's your work ethic. That's your hunger. That's your will. Discipline is how hard you're willing to demonstrate the attributes and the traits to be what you want to be. Did you hear me? It is your willingness to conduct yourself in a manner that is above and beyond what they say is necessary. Now, this is a good example right here. Now, you can want to be in the NFL all you want, but they got this thing called the NFL Combines, where they bring in some of the top players at every position to come in, and they're going to run a 40-yard dash. They're going to do a standing broad jump. They're going to do a standing vertical leap. They're going to do drills, running drills, cutting drills. They can determine if a linebacker got stiff hips by making him backpedal, point him in one direction and throw the football in another direction. How does he turn his body? Now, you can tell everybody at your college you want to play pro football. You can tell everybody at your high school. You can tell them in Pee Wee you want to play pro football. But they got tests for you, though. It's called the Combines. Now, you get out here and you have a bad Combine day. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Let me tell you how excuses don't work with people when they trying to win. In the NFL, the fact that you had a bad day at the Combine and you don't run your best 40s and you keep telling them you could do better, they don't want to hear that. Because, see, what ain't nobody going to pay you for is to play on Sunday, and that's one of your bad days. We paying you to play on Sundays. But because you keep having these bad days, because you ain't disciplined enough to put in the work to make sure that your maximum can be called upon at any time. Now you at the Combine with some slow times, that go on your record. You at the Combine, you don't jump as high as you did when you was at the gym class. Well, hold up, man. This is show day. Now in the NFL, Sunday is show day. What they can't run the risk of is paying you your money and your bad day happen to be on Sundays after we done cut your check. No. We looking for people who limit them bad days, who got the discipline to work hard, to make an effort for it. You understand what I'm saying to you folks? Please understand this. Discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. You can want it all you want, but if you ain't working, if you ain't grinding, if you ain't hurting, if you ain't sweating real bad, if you always somewhere got to chill, you got to have a cold one. You got to smoke one. You got to do all them things. Can I tell you something? You ain't going to make it. Discipline determines your destiny, not your desire.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have your attention, please. What I'm about to do is start something, and it's called the Morning Show. We invite you to get with it, be about it, and come on.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, we good as gone.
Yeah.
So, I'm just telling you, come on. I wake up on Ready Set.
Yes, you do.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry.
Woohoo! Happy Friday. Ready, set, Steve Harvey. Good morning.
There must be Carla Farrell.
Thank you, Steve. Never mad on a Friday.
Never could have made it.
Okay.
Junior.
Gone like I beat Tommy.
I beat that.
Yeah, brought that up. I thought you was going to bring it up the other day. We was talking about racing. I got scared.
Yeah, I didn't want to hurt me.
Well, J. Anthony Brown.
After a full week of work, it's great to see a Friday. Thank you, Jesus, for Friday. Woo!
Start any.
I missed.
Oh.
Well, it's Friday, Steve. What's
And
up?
nephew Tommy. You gotta bring out
You
Tommy.
let him speak to me, Shirley. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Stay in your lane, baby.
Hey, Tommy.
Man, hey,
Tommy.
This
at
is
least you
my
ain't
lane.
sick. Man, at least you
It's
ain't
my
sick,
lane.
because you know what'll happen here.
She'll caught you out, Doc.
Ooh, you'll be out.
Beat the doctor
Well,
to it.
He was a wonderful person.
I loved working with them.
Man,
So
he had his ways.
Sorry, nephew.
What's going on?
You killed Tommy.
What's happening?
Did she kill Tommy?
Not yet, Jay. Not
Jay,
yet.
Shirley has killed 4 people on this show.
Lord. Here we go.
Well, Shirley, he ain't lying.
So I'm a murderer? What are you saying?
Well, you are
On the
what is it?
microphone.
You an accessory.
Shirley, if you was a rapper doing a rap battle, you'd have won.
Because I'd be killing people.
Oh, God.
Take you out.
You slaying them.
Okay. It was an oversight. Sit up, Tommy.
What? Keep on, yeah.
Oh, wow. See, it was an oversight.
Oh,
Sit
no,
up,
I
Tommy.
see.
Wow.
I see where we're going.
She out here throwing her guns out there.
Love you. Love you.
See where we're going.
Man,
Love
it was an
you.
oversight. Sit up, Tommy. Oh, woo!
So anyway, as I was saying, Steve, it's Friday. What's up?
I do a radio show after this.
Yeah.
I'm going to go hit some golf balls. And,
You still taking lessons?
well, everybody I know
We're
still
forever
taking them.
lessons.
Tiger
Get it
had a
one
coach, and he was the greatest. What?
You,
What'd you say?
don't just get it one day, it clicks, and you don't need
Oh,
lessons.
hell
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. All right.
Because just like it clicked, it unclicked.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building. This one is from Marrakesh, who's an iHeartRadio app listener. Marrakesh writes, I'm a single mother with an 8-year-old son that's in aftercare program because I work 2 jobs. Last week, I picked him up from the program and he started telling me about the birds and the bees. He knew most of the correct terms for everything, but I was shocked and irritated that they would tell my child all of this mess without my consent. I called the director, and she said it's part of their life skills program. My father said to let it go, but I'm still upset. Is this a violation of my parental rights?
Well, I mean, I don't know if it is or not. I can't really help you too much with this. I mean, he 8. You probably wasn't ready to have that conversation.
Right.
But, you know, the way these kids is going now with the internet and all this stuff,
It ain't even have to be the internet. Regular TV.
I mean, man.
Yeah, she just
I mean,
thinks
you
the school
have
should
at
have
least
notified
8.
her.
Right.
I mean, he knew the proper terms.
Yeah.
But you're 8, you're in the 3rd grade. If you're 8, they teach that in 4th grade. They teach health.
But
Yes.
she's
At
saying
school.
she didn't know.
Yeah.
She didn't know.
Well, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I used the wrong terms till I was 15, so
What?
probably would have helped me. I used all street language till I was 15. I didn't even know what the real terms was, so I would have appreciated it knowing.
The right language.
Earlier, being educated earlier.
Yeah.
Better go at it.
Uterus. What? You talking about that thing now? No. Mr. Harvey, uterus. Oh, I'm not really familiar with that. Oh, you talking about, when you milking a cow. Sir. No. I needed the class when I was 8. No, I think your dad is
clinical
right.
term.
You're over the right. He knows now. See, you can't unteach sex. And once you have it, you can't just stop having it.
No.
So he's not having it. You can't unteach sex.
Yeah. And her father said to let it go.
Yeah.
You know?
But they're exposed to so much bad.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm surprised what they know.
But you want them to be as innocent for as long as possible.
National Geographic, that's all.
Girl.
That's it.
You want them to. I'm saying,
Yeah.
ideally, you want them to.
Yeah,
out of
Jay.
school.
National Geographic, but we
Okay.
also had that J.C. Penney's catalog. We had that.
Okay.
And then we had a guy
Patrick,
named
we're
Herbert who
moving
would call
on
you
now.
nasty
Thank
bitch
you,
for
Shirley.
water.
Move on.
Because you guys are getting nasty with it. All right, Patrick in Alabama says, I've been with my girlfriend for 2 years, and I found out she's been cheating on me. She lives with her best friend, and her best friend's boyfriend is always at their apartment. The guy recently told a mutual friend that he's had threesomes with his girl and mine. He even showed him a video. I asked my girl about it, and she admitted that it's happened a few times. Do I break up with her, or do I ask her and her best friend for a threesome too?
You stupid.
What you think, CLO?
Well, I would before I broke up with him.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, clearly this ain't, you're not going down the aisle with her. So, I'd say go and make the best of the situation. Since that is in your head right now. It's in your head and your heart. I would go on and act on that. I'd try that at least, see where it went. We did it a few times. Well, I want to do it now. And if she say yeah, then, go on and break up with her after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Drew in the Virgin Islands writes, I'm a 32-year-old female dating a 42-year-old man, and we just moved in together. He has a great job doing real estate, and he's out in the heat daily showing property. At the end of the day, he gets in our bed with the sweat from the day still on his body. There's one area in particular that gets the mustiest, and he wants to use it on me every night. I've asked him to take showers with me, but he only showers in the morning. The must is affecting our sex life. What should I do about this?
Yeah, well,
Deal
see,
breaker.
I don't know how you didn't know this before you moved in. But, I'm not living with you and you stink. That's just not what we're going to do.
Ew.
You're not
gonna
going
have
to
to
do
bathe.
that. And you need to switch your baths to evenings. If you're just going to do one a day, I'm all right
It's
with
a
it.
limit.
Yeah, but you're going to have to switch your one to after you come in. Say the one before you go. But hell yeah, he need to take one because he been sweating all day, then been with you. He got to get that off of him before he go in there and sell that house.
Right. I mean, she used the
You
word
stand in that
musty.
hot-ass kitchen and everybody start talking about, what is that? What is that?
Yeah.
Cabbage? Who is that?
Musty
that?
is like different.
What is that, sauerkraut?
This is such a deal breaker for me.
Sauerkraut.
Is somebody in here cooking mutton?
What?
What is going on in here?
But it's
Got to switch that one a day to the evening.
okay. He needs to know this information.
Well, that's what she got to propose to him. Look, I know you only like bathing once a day. I'm saying wait till you come home, babe, so we can have a love life. Because if you don't, the love life is over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Be
Okay,
stinky
see,
with
I
your
like
clients.
breaking
and
down.
Because
not with me.
you stink.
That's
way
how you
too
end
damn
it.
much. You way too damn much.
Right. All right. Amani in Burbank says, I'm 27 and married to a great man that works overseas a lot. I get bored and lonely, so I've had sex with a guy across the hall a few times. I never thought my husband suspected anything, but this weekend he came home and said he put cameras in our place, so I need to watch myself. I am scared straight now. I told the other guy it's over. Do you think that he has seen anything, or is he just trying to see how I react?
Well, a little bit of both. But he got cameras in the house. I'm just trying to figure out, had the man been in your house or you been going across the hall? Or has he got you on camera going across the hall late? But he done said you need to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Most men that know you cheating on him don't issue warnings. I can just tell you that right now.
Okay. Maybe he suspects. All right, thank you, CLO. Coming up next, the nephew with Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with our national news. And in entertainment news, Tiffany Haddish will play an Olympic track icon. Wait till you hear who it is. And in other trending news, Amazon says it will stop testing most employees for marijuana use. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now, the nephew is here with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Neff?
Insurance. Let's go, cat dog.
Thanks for calling insurance. This is Joseph. How can I help you?
Yeah, Joseph, how you doing, man? I got your
Doing good.
your number. Well, somebody gave me your card, told me you have an insurance company. You might be able to help me.
Absolutely. We'll love to help you.
Okay. Listen, I'm seeking some insurance. Now, what all insurance do you guys have? What all do you all cover?
Oh, we have automobile insurance. We have home insurance. We have life insurance. Fire, flood. We pretty much we have everything. What exactly what type of insurance you were looking for?
Okay. Well, see, I need. I have my own business, my own company.
Oh, that's good. Entrepreneur. I like that.
Okay. What I'm trying to do, man, is I'm trying to make sure I have insurance for the people underneath me.
Oh, okay. Your employees.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay. Exactly. I want my employees to be insured.
Okay. Good.
You know, like if something happens to them, they can get workman's comp. You know what I mean? I want to be able to accommodate them that way. Is that? And are you able to help me out with something like that?
Yeah, I am able to help you. I just need to ask you a few questions. How many employees do you have?
Right now, I got 6. Well, I got 4 that's working full time.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 that work predominantly on the weekends. Okay, so I got. Let me think real quick. I got Cinnamon. I got Ice, Jasmine. I got Thunder.
I'm sorry, sir. Sir, tell me your name again, sir. What was?
Smitty.
Okay. What type of business do you have, sir?
Well, I'm more of a I'm a PC, and
I'm sorry, PC. Personal consultant?
No. I'm pretty close though. Pretty close. That's pretty close. I'm a pleasure consultant, and what it is, I got I got.
I'm sorry. Did you say pleasure consultant?
Right. What that is, man, is I pleasurize people that want to be pleasurized. Like I have girls that may dance for you. Some may come by and do other things for you. After parties, private parties, that kind of thing.
Are you trying to insure strippers or call girls?
Well, I'm trying to insure what I'm trying to insure. I give all my girls 1099s at the end of the year.
I'm sorry, I don't know what this is. An insurance company. This is a reputable company. We don't insure call girls or strippers.
Sir, I'm trying to insure my product. The way the economy is right now, everybody got to look out for themselves. And I got to insure what I need to insure, so in case things go bad, man, I can bounce back on that. You understand?
I understand that, sir, and I do understand.
I'm a businessman just like you are.
Sir, but we don't insure call girls, strippers.
So hold on. I got your card, man. You trying to tell me that now you can't give me no insurance?
We can't insure call girls or strippers. Okay. Tell me this. What type of duties do they perform?
Well, what you mean? What kind of duty? They dance.
On the application, I have to put down what type of duties do your
We're gonna put down exotic dance. you know, and see, since they are there for people that like need to have some personal attention, man, you know, we just put something else down, like, you know, counseling, you know.
Are these prostitutes? You want to insure prostitutes?
I'm not saying that, man. I'm not. Stop saying that. Don't say that no more. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying,
well, that's what they are, sir.
Well, why don't you put down PC, man? Why don't you put down pleasure consultant for him, man?
Pleasure consultant, sir. We don't do that here. I don't know how to help you, sir. We don't do that here. You can't insure a prostitute.
Did I tell you don't say that no more? I told you. This right here is a PC. It's a pleasure consultant. Now, somebody that gave me this business card and told me that you'll be able to take care of me, and now here you is coming back saying you can't. See, this one is starting to be some for Smitty now.
Sir, you don't have to refrain from using that language.
No. They telling me that you are able to insure me, man. So
yes,
you
sir. We are insured.
You the one coming back with some bogus right here, dog.
Listen, we don't insure any type of ghetto mess prostitutes, call girls. That's some street junk that we don't do here.
Hey, man, listen. I was told you can insure me, and guess what? You go insure me. I'm finna go back and forth with you, Doc. I'm finna come down there to your office, and I want these papers filled out so I can sign them, so I can have my girls.
Look, man, we don't insure no prostitutes or no strippers, okay? So we don't do that. And you're not gonna come down to my office with this ghetto mess. We don't do that.
Who you think you hollering at, man?
You don't know who you're fooling with. Now, don't let this corporate over the phone corporate voice fool you, because I can get gangster.
Hey, man, I don't know who you think you hollering at, but look here.
Now, we don't do that here.
Hey, man, look, let me tell you something. I'm on my way down there, okay?
Sir, do not come to this office.
Excuse
do not
me?
come to this office.
I'm coming to the office. You're going to insure my girls for me. Now, somebody gave me your card and told me you can take care of me on the low, and that's what you're going to do. Now, I need my damn insurance for my girls, dog. That's all I'm trying to get out of you.
Don't you bring your up to my establishment with this. We don't do it, and I will not. And if you bring your up, you're going to get your
Hey, man, I got one. Who you think you talking to?
I'm talking to you. Now, I tried to be nice, and I tried to be professional, but this is some Don't you bring your up to my office, or I'm going to kick your You ain't cinnamon and fire all them up there.
Hey, man, I got one more thing I need to say to you. You listening?
Yes. What you got to say to me, dude? What the I do not insure prostitutes, okay? What do you have to tell me?
I got to tell you this. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your boy.
Oh, my God. I'm going to kill that boy. God, I was going to go postal. I cannot believe it put me into this. Oh, boy, y'all got me. Boy, I want one.
Let me ask you this here, man. Let me ask you this here. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Little insurance, man, for glitter, thunder. You know, all my strippers need insurance, you know.
Cinnamon. Wow. Come on, Smitty.
Man, they way up on these poles. You know how far up they go? Man, we got to get some insurance on these girls.
Athletes. You're athletes, for real.
Yes, sir. July 16th, 17th, and 18th, Virginia Beach, Funny Bone. That's Virginia Beach, Funny Bone. Nephew, come to town. Tickets on sale. Brand new Tommy, man. Come check me out. It's real. In person. After COVID. I needed it. I'm back on stage. And I swear to you, I am good. I'm really, really, really going to deliver. I promise you. Come see me. Come watch me work. Okay. It's going to be ignorant. Stupid at its best.
No, that's a true statement. Mm-hmm. All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Tiffany Haddish will play Olympic icon Florence Griffith Joyner. That's right, you heard me correctly. Tiffany Haddish will play Flo-Jo in a new movie based on Flo-Jo's inspiring life. Tiffany is working with Flo-Jo's husband, Al Joyner. He'll train her. Tiffany is also the producer of the movie. What do you guys think?
Okay, that's
Tiffany
big.
Haddish is Flo-Jo, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just so glad someone's bringing her life to the screen because she was so inspirational. You know,
she was a bad girl.
Everybody loved her. Her fashions, her sportsmanship. She was
her
a great
nails,
athlete. Yes,
gold medalist.
She was a trendsetter. She was beautiful. Everything.
Yes.
Gorgeous. One leg out. Yes.
Yeah, boy. One
that
leg
was my
out,
favorite.
Jay.
That was my
one
favorite,
leg out.
Jay. Yeah.
But do you know what she finna go through getting in shape for this right here? For Flo-Jo?
Tiffany? Yeah. Well, she's got a great trainer. He trained his wife, and so he knows what to do. He's got a great
his
trainer.
wife a track star.
Yeah. Well, Tiffany's an actress, and sounds like she's dedicated because she's going to produce
They said she's
it.
already started training.
Remember, she's been getting in shape. She has been getting in shape.
Good luck. Good luck. Hell of a.
We'll see.
I want to see the movie.
Hell of a challenge.
too.
Let me put it that way.
That'll be like me. That'll be like me playing Usain Bolt
No, it won't.
at 64.
No, that's different.
Hang in there, Steve. Come on, man. What you doing? Get your stick. Steve, stop fouling. Cut.
Keep mine. You're messing up my picture, man.
Cut, man. Your makeup is running again. Cut.
All right, another trending news. Amazon says it will stop testing most employees for marijuana use. Amazon will no longer...
Oh, yeah, they scared they ain't going to have nobody.
They're going to have to close down shop.
That's what that is. Let's quit testing these damn people.
You do know
we're gonna have to
you
close.
do know delivery going to be slow, don't you? It's going to be real
Not
slow.
only is it going to be slow, you're going to be like, I didn't order 6 umbrellas. When did I order 6?
Right, Jay.
That's why they got that half-ass smile on the side of that truck. Everybody in there high.
Yep. Yeah. So no longer marijuana tests for any employee who is regulated by the Department of Transportation. So basically now the delivery drivers, they can just go on and do their thing. As we all know,
but
weed
they'll
is
be
legalized.
tested.
Yeah, they're going to be tested, but
the drivers will be
the
tested.
driver's going to be tested.
Yes.
Ordered some ferrets. I didn't
but
order
the
no
employees,
damn ferrets.
parrots.
What, Jay?
As we all know, of course, weed is legalized for recreational and medicinal use by different states across the country.
But you got to test them drivers, though. You know how many Amazon vans just be pulled over on the side of the road? Wake up, man! What you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Not only that, if there's anything to eat in the back of that truck, it's gone.
Yeah.
That you've ordered, they'll eat your orders.
What?
They know them packages. They know them packages, Jay.
Yeah.
You done ate all the Girl Scout cookies, man. You ate all the Girl Scout cookies.
Well, all right, Amazon. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Amazon.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. All right. All right, Steve,
Yes.
here we go. Time for our headlines.
Here she is. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, Steve. Good morning, everyone out there. This is Ann Tripp with the news. The Biden administration donating tens of millions of surplus COVID vaccine doses to the world. Of the first 25 million donated, 75% of that group going to a group called COVAX. That's an international vehicle for getting vaccines to poor countries. While the other 25% is to be sent directly to areas of the globe that the U.S. is prioritizing, like Mexico, Canada, Korea, Iraq, the Gaza Strip, and parts of Africa. Jake Sullivan is National Security Advisor.
The United States is not doing this as some kind of back and forth deal where we're getting something for what we're giving. We are giving these for a single purpose. It is the purpose of ending this pandemic.
And that's what they want to do, and they say that it's just the right thing to do for the world, actually. Minneapolis yesterday, construction crews reopened the intersection where George Floyd was murdered last May. That was 39th Street in Chicago. It's apparently the first time more than a year that street was open. Community activist Steve Floyd, part of a group called Change Incorporated, which he says approached city fathers about reopening it.
They're going to block off the George Floyd Memorial area where he was murdered. They're also going to do the other side to protect the mural on the wall. They're not removing anything. And exactly, they're going to put bump outs for the restaurants. So they can have people out there dining during the summer.
However, word is another group has stopped the total reopening of that little area, demanding that their list of demands be addressed first. So stay tuned. I'll keep you abreast of what's going on there. Looks like after many years, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's enemies have finally banded together to get him out. That is, Netanyahu still fights corruption charges in the Israeli courts. The FBI investigating Postmaster General Louis DeJoy in his political fundraising activities when he owned his own business. DeJoy criticized last year, accused of getting rid of sorting machines in post offices in an effort to slow the mail-in presidential votes to help Donald Trump. In fact, DeJoy reportedly donated $1 million of his own money directly to the Trump campaign. Okay, this is the kind of news I like to report. A Tulsa, Oklahoma nonprofit is gifting $100,000 to each of the 3 known century-old survivors of the Black Wall Street Massacre in 1921. They each get $100,000. The racist, jealous whites looted black middle-class homes and businesses before burning down some 40 square blocks of that neighborhood. So that's wonderful. Sometimes you just don't know what's going on with people. In case in point, a woman in Texas filmed at the El Paso Zoo climbing into the monkey cage and feeding them flaming hot Cheetos.
Dangerously cheesy.
I don't know. That woman is identified as Lucy Ray. The zoo's director says she's both stupid and lucky. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Introduce him. You hired him. He is here. He's at work today.
J. Anthony Brown.
Yes.
All right, lately they have run out of names for hurricanes. So I've come up with some names. Not
Greek
only are these
alphabet.
good names, but this will add to the seriousness of what a hurricane really is when you hear these names. Hurricane, you better get your ass a generator. That will do. You know what I'm saying?
That's the name.
Hurricane, how about this? Hurricane, save up for a water pump. That's a good name for a hurricane. How about this one? Hurricane, your cow might be in another state. I like that. That says it. That
Wait,
says
what?
It all.
Not the cattle.
Hurricane, if I was you, I'd load up the car right now. See, you know what I'm saying? This says, just get the seriousness. Hurricane, storm winners might not be a bad idea. Okay, how about this one? Hurricane, play if you want to. That says it right
That's
there.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Hurricane, you can sit here and ride it out if you want to, but we's leaving. I like that one.
Right there. That's
Hurricane.
good. I love it.
Hurricane, I'm not going back for no damn cat. How about that one? I like that one. And Hurricane, all right, Grandmama, I'm going to ask you one last damn time. Are you going with us? And the last one is Hurricane, the hell with this house, let's go. See, that says the importance of what a hurricane really
excellent.
is.
Let me add 2 for you.
Add, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hurricane Ass Ripper.
That's the name.
That don't make you leave.
We better get out of here.
Here's another one, my last one.
Really?
Hurricane All Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
It's about to go
How
down.
about this? Hurricane, you thought the weatherman was playing. Okay, how about that one?
Yeah.
Oh, Jay.
You got one, Junior? You got one?
Hurricane, be there when I get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
We playing.
You play too much.
They gonna play.
You got one, Tony?
All right. Hurricane, best time to get out your marriage right now. This is hurricane.
You got deep with it, nephew.
Yes, that's too much.
I got one more for you.
Go ahead.
Hurricane Floating Away.
Steve.
That's a good one, huh?
How about a hurricane? I told you to buy a boat, but no.
Yeah. Quick.
Hurricane, all the kids can't go. Pick one.
That's a
All right,
serious
we get
storm.
it, guys. We get it. Thank you.
You made your point.
Yeah. Coming up at
Hurricane, get your ass on your roof.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, who inspired you to step your game up? We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, earlier this week you mentioned that you saw this video the other day when Jay-Z when he was asked about DMX, and he said that DMX inspired him to step up his stage game. If you recall, the two toured together back in 1999 on the Hard Knock Life tour, and Jay said watching DMX made him improve his performances. He discussed it on LeBron James's show, The Shop. Take a listen.
X is about to go on, and I'm like, I want to see. I got like
X is before you.
X is going before me. And then he goes, and the arena goes crazy. First of all, it's deafening, and I'm like, oh, He has a thing like an Alizé and Hennessy mix. It looks like blood. It's like he's drinking blood, right? And he's running back and forth. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here you go. Halfway through the show, then he takes his shirt off.
Now
all the girls are screaming,
And the dog chain.
Yeah, the dog chain, and he's going nuts, right? And I'm like, first the guys are going crazy. Now the girls are going crazy. And then he gets to the end, and he starts a prayer.
Oh, my God.
And now they're crying.
Yeah.
The whole arena is crying. And I'm like, they're like, hey, now you go. And I had Hard Knock Life.
So then it begs the question, guys, who inspired you to step your game up, Steve?
Well, honestly speaking, and I ain't saying it because he on the show, but J. Anthony Brown.
Wow.
J. Anthony Brown was the first major influence I had in comedy, man. This dude, he was such an animal up there, man. And I didn't know how to do it like he was doing it. He was in front of white people doing black jokes. just this it. Y'all don't laugh, go somewhere. And it came from a real black perspective. And I was standing in the back, man. I was going, damn, this dude right here, he's saying what he want to say. He was just doing jokes. And I mean, it was my first week out on the road. And that 10 days with him was an eye-opener for me, man, because that's when I started saying, hold up, man, I got to get to being more me, because this dude was just black and on stage and making money and headlining. So for me, in the very beginning, I kid you not, it was this dude right here, J. Anthony Brown, and it started a friendship that has been around for over 30-some years, man. And that's real talk, man. That's the honest truth.
That's really cool.
If anybody tell my story, if they don't put Jay in it, they ain't told my story, because he was there at the beginning.
That's so major. Jay. What about Jay? What about you, Jay?
I would say when I would see Steve, when he, like he said, got his groove, when, he was just fearless, I would go to, like, audition. When I saw him audition for the Apollo, like, we were together, he was auditioning for the Apollo. I saw him audition for Star Search. Seemed like I would see him audition for everything. I don't know why I ended up there, but he was just fearless at what he did. But, it made me step up my game when he gave me and Rashawn that shot to write on the show, because he said, if I can't write, if y'all gonna give me this show and you're not gonna take these two dudes right here, and I'm sitting there going, man, I don't know how to write on no damn show. What the hell are you talking about? We're not writers, we're comedians. So it made me step up my game as a writer. It really did, and learn what it was. And we were sitting in the room, we were the only two black guys in there, and to have them talk across us and talk as if we weren't sitting in the room, but we made some good decisions. We made some good points on telling Steve this ain't what this show was about. This is not real the way they were trying to make it go. And for me, that was it. That was it.
Look at that.
But see, that was me trying to pay him back for what he had done for me in 86. So in 91, it was my chance to give him back something, because he gave me everything. I wouldn't even be this type of comedian, man, if I hadn't have seen J. Anthony Brown talking about Willie the Gorilla down in Atlanta. And he didn't give a damn if you ever saw Willie the Gorilla. When he told it, your ass was looking at Willie that night.
Okay.
Willie Bobo.
I love that. Amongst friends.
I'm
Thank
tearing
you, guys.
up.
All right. Coming up next, the nephew is here with the prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject is, his ex-wife won't let me visit him, Okay? His ex-wife won't let me visit him. We'll get into that in just a few. But right now, the nephew's here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Well, we got a bit of a problem today, folks. Parasites.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens sometime. We got a bit of a problem.
It is.
Let's check in with Cat Dog. Cat Dog, parasites.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Brian.
Yeah, this is.
Hey, Brian, this is Dr. Jacob. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Hey, I'm doing good.
Okay. Listen, you actually came in maybe like 2.5 weeks ago here to my office and got a physical for life insurance.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Everything okay?
Well, yeah, everything's going to be pretty good. I'd like to see if I can get you to come in, and everything's going to be fine. But I got a small procedure we'd like to do to actually, right now you're not approved for your life insurance due until this procedure's done. So if you don't mind coming in, we'd like to get you taken care of. When can I schedule you to come in? Like maybe tomorrow or the following day?
Yeah. What kind of procedure is it?
Well, actually, I don't know if you've heard of it. This is the osteotomy.
Nah, I got something. That's got something to do with my eyes. What's that?
So it's got something to do with your what now?
Got something to do with my eyes. I ain't heard of it. What's that?
No. Osteotomy has nothing to do with the eyes. No, nothing at all. We found a little bit of parasites in a particular area, and what we want to do is make sure we just remove it completely, and you'll be fine. You'll get your life insurance. You and your family will be great. So can I get you to come in tomorrow or maybe Thursday afternoon?
That's fine. What area I found the parasites in?
Actually, one of your testicles has some parasites. So what we're going to do is what's called a osteotomy. An osteotomy is actually removing that testicle completely, and then everything will be fine. It's all confined, and we'll be able to remove it. You'll be on your way. You'll get your life insurance, and everything will be fine. Okay? Like I said, can I get you to come in tomorrow?
What you gotta take? My testicle?
Well, only one, and it's not going to take long. It's a 30-minute procedure, but we want to get you to come in tomorrow or the next day. Can we get you to? What day are you available?
I just wanted for a routine physical. How I gotta remove a testicle?
Sir, you know what? Oftentimes when people come in for life insurance, these type of things happen. So we want to get you in and get it out as quickly as possible.
Man, nah, man. I went in for a routine physical, man. Y'all wasn't supposed to be checking all this extra stuff, man. I get a parasite in my testicle. Y'all gonna remove a testicle, man? I'm 25, me and my wife, we ain't got no kids, man. We trying to build. I gotta remove a testicle.
Let me say this to you, Brian. You're gonna be completely fine. You'll be able to create children. You'll be able to live a normal life. You'll just be, you won't have all of them, but you'll have enough to create children. You understand?
That's good. Nah, man, I can't, I can't come in for that. Nah.
Sir, is there any way I can get you in tomorrow or tomorrow afternoon or the Thursday afternoon so we can kind of get this thing taken care of and we can get you moving on your way and the people can get the life insurance papers together and so forth?
Nah, man. Man, we ain't rescheduling. Man, I need a second or third opinion on that, man. You talking about taking away one of my man, we ain't rescheduling nothing, man. I'm going to need to see another doctor, man. That's some
Sir, you can go around the entire city and see several doctors. I'm here to tell you you're just going to be wasting time. I'm going to try to knock this thing out for you.
Knock it off. I ain't agreed to nothing. This some man, y'all just doing this to get money, man. This is scheduling nothing, man. I need a second or third opinion. This is brutal.
Brian, I tell you, if you come in and let me get this thing taken care of, I have you back, big ball and shot calling before it's all over,
What mean big ball and shot calling, man? I told you, man, I ain't going in for none of that, man. I'm supposed to tell my wife, man, this ain't cool, man. I ain't going in for that, man. I'm rescheduling, man.
You reschedule? What do you mean you're rescheduling, sir?
Man, I'm getting another opinion. I ain't going in for that.
Okay, but I'm trying to make you a big baller, shot caller,
Man, what is your name, man? You supposed to be a doctor. You're making little jokes, man. You doing a little play on words, man. That ain't even funny, man. I'm calling the insurance party telling them they send me to a doctor, man. Man, you think you're funny. It ain't funny, man. You over here making a little joke. Man, that ain't funny, man. I'm getting second opinion, man.
After getting all of the work that we got, the blood work, the urine work, the complete physical, that's when we realized that you had parasites in a particular area. So what we're trying, I'm trying to make humor in it just to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. I apologize. All right?
Man, that ain't funny, man. You ain't the one losing no. Man, that ain't funny, man. If I had a situation, the nurse would have told me then. Y'all ain't tell me nothing, man. You had me thinking I'm all good. Now you telling me I got to come in to remove a testicle, man.
We had to run tests on you, sir. We got tests back. Well, you do have the parasites, and what we want to do is make sure we get them completely cleared out. The only way I can clear that out is to remove that testicle.
You, man, this some man, I ain't got no parasites, man. Man, y'all be here running all these tests on me, man. I'm going to another doctor, man, because this man, I ain't got no parasites, man. All these tests y'all talking about, y'all running me, I got to remove a that's some you over here making jokes. That's how I know you a doctor, man. I ain't got no parasites, man. I'm calling my insurance. I'm telling them I ain't dealing with your man, because you, man, I ain't got no parasites, man.
Brian, let me make you understand something clearly here. It's my job as a physician that if the patient doesn't come to me, it's my job to come to you and extract the problem. You're leaning towards me having to come to your home and extract the problem.
Man, when you want to come to my house, man, you a I wish you wanted to put the house, man, try to test this, man. You a doctor, I'm going to another doctor, I'm getting another test, and they I ain't got no parasites, man.
Sir, you got the parasites, and you only have 24 hours for me to get
I ain't got
Sir, I have to move on this quickly, Brian, okay?
Dude, I'm not going to tell you that again. I ain't got no parasites, man. I've been with my girl 3 years. She ain't got me. I ain't got no parasites, man.
It's not something that's transmitted. It doesn't come from another human being. It just develops in 1 out of every 3 or 4 million people. You actually have it, Brian. I got to extract it from you.
You trying to tell me I'm the 1 out of 3 million? Man, you're not going to come to my life like that. I ain't got no parasites, man.
Brian, there's something else that you have that I haven't told you about. There's something else I need to tell you.
What I got? You just told me I got parasites. What else do I got?
Brian, you just got pranked. You just got pranked by nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife, Anika, got me to prank phone call you.
I be man.
That's one of your best, man.
Big baller shot caller, you know. We got to go in
and
and
he
get one
doesn't
up,
want to deal with the problem at all. He don't want to deal with the problem.
Yeah.
He wants
it's
a second
eating him up,
opinion.
and he just want to fight.
Yeah. Pick one, okay? But one of them got to go. Pick one. Pick the one you want to keep, all right?
Pick another doctor. How about that?
That's Dr. Tommy, baby. Dr. Nephew Tommy.
That was crazy.
Yes.
Stupid at his best, baby. July 16th through the 18th, the nephew will be at the Funny Bone. That's right, the Funny Bone in Virginia Beach. Tickets are on sale right now. Tampa, you laying in the cut. I'll let you know if I add some shows, okay? I got to talk to my uncle, see if I can get off. You know, it takes a minute. I got to go through some, little red tape. So hold tight, Tampa. I'll let y'all know, okay? Hold tight.
What you need time off to add the show for? Just add the show on the night you already got it. See, always trying to have your little career be convenient. You want to do 2 shows, carry your ass to bed. We ain't got no more damn time off.
I do it, man. I admire your hustle. I got that hustle.
Show ass out there and do 4 a night. Sinbad would do 5 and 6 shows a night, dog.
Oh, my God.
Nobody did more
Oh,
than
my God.
Sinbad did matinees, man.
Wow. Legend, man.
I tried that one time. I did a show for kids. I was supposed to do a 45-minute set. That set lasted 15 minutes. Parents was getting up, walking out. What did he just say?
Grabbing the
Was you
kids
cussing?
leaving.
Hey, man.
To the kids,
Was you
Steve.
cussing?
Hey, I was on stage. I didn't have no show for no kids. I don't know why they was in here.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up
I
next,
think
Strawberry
what
Letter.
made him walk out was when I said, "Shut your little punk ass up." One of the little kids said something.
That may have
I
done
said,
it.
"Shut your little punk ass up." Man. Down
His
here.
ex-wife won't let me visit him. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, it's time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. Who knows? It could be yours.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, his ex-wife won't let me visit him. Dear Steve and Shirley, my boyfriend and I have been dating for about 5 months, and he's the best man I've ever been with, and he treats me really good. There's a situation that I'm dealing with, and my man doesn't understand why it's bothering me. When we first met, he had just gotten a divorce. I mean, it was literally finalized the day before I met him. Because it was a quick divorce, he was still living in the house he shared with his wife. He said they didn't put the house in the divorce settlement because it was his wife's house in her name. I thought within months of getting a divorce, he'd move out. We even went to look at apartments and rental houses together. Then he informed me that he decided to stay in the house with his ex-wife because she agreed to let him rent his man cave area of the house. He said the room is on the second floor and it's got a bathroom attached to it and a wet bar section with a tiny fridge in it. He said he's got access to a bedroom upstairs too, because his wife doesn't go upstairs at all. I asked him about the common areas they have to share, and he assured me that he had it all worked out. This has put a strain on our relationship because he has to stay at my house all of the time since I'm not allowed to visit him or even step foot on this woman's property. I popped over there last week to see what would happen, and his ex-wife met me at the door and said if I don't like her rules, then I should let him move in with me. I left and called and cursed him out. He doesn't understand how crazy this is. I'm getting the vibe that he's a sorry but man.
Sorry ass man.
Yeah, right. That's what she said. What is really going on here? Please help. You know what? I don't like this situation at all for you because this arrangement is just really stupid. I mean, what are you getting out of this? You're getting nothing but stress and misery and unhappiness. This so-called best guy that you've ever had is living with his ex-wife and paying her rent to live there. As much time as you say he spends at your place, why don't you charge him rent? You should be charging him rent. Maybe that will help him to understand that it's time to get out of his wife's house and move on with you in his life. That means getting his own place. You said you guys have looked at places. What happened? That means getting his own place where you're invited, where you can go over there and hang out and spend the night, things like that couples do. It makes absolutely no sense for him to still be staying there unless he's, having trouble letting go. He might be. Remember, you said he treats you really well, so he should have moved out when his wife spoke to you so rudely when you popped up over there. His sorry behind did nothing, okay? He's not right for you. I mean, he can barely take care of himself at this point. So you need to do for yourself what he can't do for himself, and that's move on. It's only been 5 months. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Steve?
Wow. This letter got "I don't believe it" written all over it.
Yeah.
I do not understand why this woman is writing this letter, because it don't make no sense. How much time I got to deal with this before we go to break? All right, so here it is. Now, you first met this man, best man you ever had. B never treats you really good. We first met, he had just gotten divorced. I literally finalized the day before I met him. Danger, danger, Will Robertson, danger. Just got out. Now, I know marriages are over long before the date is finalized, so they've probably been going through this, but you did say it was a quick divorce. So he was still living in the house that he shared with his wife, and they didn't put the house in the divorce settlement because it was his wife's house in her name. Well, you can't put it in the divorce settlement because of what he did that brought about the quick divorce. You never mentioned that. And no, you ain't getting this house. You got to get out. This is my damn house. So now, that's why that didn't get put in the divorce settlement. I thought within months of getting a divorce, he'd move out. Y'all went to look at apartments and rental houses together. He wasn't serious. He was just, appeasing you. Then he informed me that he decided to stay in the house with his ex-wife because she agreed to let him rent his man cave area of the house. He said the room is on the second floor and it's got a bathroom attached to it, a wet bar section with a tiny fridge in it. Listen to me. You mean to tell me that a man gets divorced and his option is to stay in the house with the wife that you've divorced because you got a man cave in it with access to a bathroom and a tiny fridge. Now later on it say, and the bedroom he's accessible is on another floor. What? Girl, a man cave can't mean that much to you if you ain't the king no more. See, a man cave is only good is if you the king and you got a man cave. But if you ain't the king no more, you ain't got a man cave, you a renter. Matter of fact, you just Airbnb. I don't even see how you He ain't got nothing. When we come back, I'm going to break your heart. I'm going to break your heart.
All right, Steve, hang on. We'll have part 2 of your response
He in
coming
the
up.
man cave that a little boy got, a tiny fridge.
A little bitty fridge. Coming up, Steve's response, part 2 at 23 minutes after the hour. Strawberry Letter's subject for today is ex-wife won't let me visit him. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, his ex-wife won't let me visit him.
This man got a divorce. You met him right after he got the divorce. Y'all, the best man you ever met, you say. It was a quick divorce, so they didn't put the house into the divorce settlement because it was his wife's house and in her name. So you thought within months of getting a divorce, he moved out. Y'all went apartment looking and everything. That was just to appease you. Then he informed you that he decided to stay in the house with his ex-wife because she agreed to let him rent his man cave area of the house. Now, he said the room is on the second floor. It's got a bathroom attached to it, which anything that's got a bathroom attached to it on the second floor is not a full bath. It's a half bath, sink, toilet.
Uh-oh.
I want you to understand this now. They don't put showers and stuff on little areas that don't have beds. Not in regular houses, they don't. I'm just telling you. He said the room's on the second floor. It's got bathroom attached to it and a wet bar section. So that means there's a sink. A sink over there with a tiny refrigerator in it. He got access to a bedroom, but the bedroom is upstairs. What? Because his wife doesn't go upstairs at all. What? In her house, she don't go upstairs at all. So you asked him about the common areas that they have to share, and he assured me that he has had it all worked out. So now he don't even have an area of his own. He got common areas with his ex-wife. This has put a strain on our relationship because he's had to stay at my house all of the time since I'm not allowed to visit him or step foot on this woman's property. Now, guess what this crazy woman does? I popped up over there last week to see what would happen, and his ex-wife met me at the door and said, if I don't like her rules, then I should let him move in with me. First of all, you should have never done that. And what you think the woman was going to say? Oh, hey, nice to meet you. Come on in her house that's in her name, that she done told him he ain't the king no more. This ain't a man cave, this a room. I'm going to give you access to a bedroom that's upstairs and you going to pay me money. And then told you if you don't like the rules, then ought to let him move with me. I left, called, and cussed him out. What you cuss him out for? He told you your ass couldn't come over there.
Right.
He said, don't come over here. This heifer crazy. This her house. She making all the rules. He doesn't understand how crazy this is. I'm getting the vibe that he's a sorry-ass man. You think? Because I'm going to tell you what's really going on. She say, what's really going on? Please help. All right, first of all, I'm going to tell you what's really going on. Number one, he ain't got no money. Because any man that gets a divorce is not going to live in a subservient position like this with all these rules. He can't have company.
Right. Yeah.
You can't date. And you done brought your ass over there to just see what would happen. And you done damn near got cussed out. So now let's go over what this man has. 1, a tiny fridge.
Okay. He's stuck on that.
2, access to a bedroom, which is not his. He just got access to it. He has a bath that's probably a half bath. They have to share common areas, and if she in there, she could tell him it ain't common right now. Get your ass back in your man cave.
Ain't coming right now.
Just your space is the man cave. Next one. It's her house. It's in her name. Here's the next one. She makes all the rules. Here's the next one. She told you if he don't like it, he can move in with you. Listen to me. A man cave can't mean that much when you ain't king no more. And he done gave up all rights as king. See, what makes you have a man cave is when you king of the castle and your wife gives you a space that she don't allow the kids come in, nothing. That's yours. You can do it like you want to. Because you the husband. That's your area, baby. Do it like you want to. Y'all want to watch a game, video, whatever you want to do. Right. That's your room. Mm-hmm. He don't have that no more. You know why? Because now he renting that. So you see, he has nothing. And he ain't got no money. Because why would I rent this space that I can't even have company in when I could take my money and get me an apartment? But he can't go get the apartment with you because he ain't got his money right. Because he lost it in the divorce. She ain't just take the house. She got the savings. Because whatever he did to get put out, he got to pay for it. You
That's
get
right.
the feeling he a sorry-ass man. She do, too. That's why he got that damn man cave and he paying rent in it. And he got access to a common area and he can't have no company. Like he's 16.
All right, Steve. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook.
You dating a teenager.
Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand coming up at 46 minutes after Sports
You
Talk
need to
with
ask
Junior.
him if y'all still go together.
Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys. Junior's here with Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Okay, Shirley, but first I got to remind everybody that tomorrow, the Cures Hope Fun Run and 5K is happening in Dallas at the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. Tomorrow for sickle cell. I'm doing this. I'm ready to see everybody tomorrow. It's going to be great, man. Come on out, have fun, get vaccinated. And then don't forget that the afternoon we're having the day party at Sandaga 813 starting at 3 p.m. Wow. Go to ilovemusic.eventbrite.com. Get your tickets. Now, with that being said, don't forget now that June 6th is coming, everybody. And y'all don't forget that. I know we got NBA playoffs, but we got to remember this is happening, Jay. Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, 8-round bout happening Sunday. Who we going with on this? The greatest pound for pound, Floyd Mayweather against the internet sensation, Logan Paul. Oh, my goodness. It's the same man that took Floyd's hat and said, I got your hat. Remember? Did you see him? I got your hat. I think Floyd gonna mop the floor with this boy, man. I really do. Mm-hmm. You know, he is a little taller than Floyd. You know, he got the height advantage, but Floyd got the experience. And experience.
They lost a fight. He ain't
ever
lost a fight. Ever.
And Logan Paul really don't be fighting nobody. I don't really see why he would think that this would work. I don't even know. Well, like he fight people, they stage fights and stuff like that. Floyd fights. Why would you go in here? It's a difference between fighting and boxing. It's a big difference.
Well, how much is he gonna get?
Oh, he getting a couple of million. He getting a few million. That might be his reason. Wouldn't that be your reason?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it would be naturally mine. I know I ain't gonna win.
But I'll dance with him as long as I can.
If you see me climb in the ring with Mike Tyson, it's two things you know for sure. What? I'm Steve getting a whole lot of money, and Steve fitting to faint.
First round.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm not coming out for the bail.
Do they still have to pay your check, Uncle? You still got to get your money.
Yeah. You got to get my money.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw one hard-ass punch. Mm-hmm. It ain't going to do a damn thing to iron.
No, man. I could probably, yeah. If you could
probably what?
If you could make $100 million and you had to take 2 solid punches from Mike Tyson, would you do it?
How much?
$100 million. 2 solid punches from Mike Tyson.
Not in the head.
Yeah, in the head.
Oh no, hell no. No, I want you. No, you might not even be able to spell 100.
Well, I'm watching the fight Sunday, man. I got to see this, man. This is gonna be something I just want to watch.
All right, Junior, thank you. Now, coming up at the top of the hour, we got some Comedy Roulette for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time now for Comedy Roulette. J. Anthony Brown, please explain.
It's very simple, very, very simple. You take 3 subjects, put them on a wheel, spin it, where it stop. Because we're comedians, professional comedians, we can make it funny. Watch us do it. Watch us do it.
All right.
Okay.
Here are the categories. Embarrassing things kids say. Embarrassing things kids say. Excuses people say to eat stuff they're not supposed to. I like that one. A lot. The doctor said it was okay. All right. And made up conspiracy theories. Made up conspiracy theories. All right. Here we go. Okay. Spin the wheel. See where it stops. It stopped. All right. It stopped on embarrassing things kids say. Embarrassing things kids say.
Embarrassing things kids say. Here we go. Comedy Roulette. Hey, Mama, how come my little brother look like Uncle Kenny? Can you answer that for me? I need to know.
All right. Embarrassing things kids say. Hey, look, everybody, he got something on his lip. It looked like it burned.
Embarrassing things kids say. Daddy, why is our neighbor over here? I thought you didn't like him. Boy. Shut your mouth.
Embarrassing things kids say.
My mama gonna be a minister because she called Jesus a lot at night.
Oh. Be quiet.
Embarrassing things kids say. Daddy, I thought you said grandmama breath smell like boo-boo. You said that. I heard you say it.
Okay.
Beat his mind.
This embarrassing things kids say, and this was a true statement my nephew actually made. Hey, Uncle Kier, how come you and Uncle Steve don't have the same money? Y'all do the same thing. Take your ass in the room right
I love your
now.
family so much, Kier.
Worry about that. Shut up. You eat, don't you?
Well, I'll be there.
Wow.
Well, I'll be there.
Embarrassing things kids say.
All right, Steve.
I saw this one before.
Embarrassing things kids say.
Mama,
Yeah.
my thing won't go down.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
That's pretty
That's
bad.
real embarrassing.
I saw a little boy do that in the grocery store one time. In the grocery store, I laughed my ass off.
Oh, my God.
Here we go. Embarrassing things kids say. You were talking a whole lot of trash before that white man came over here. Why are you changing your mind now?
Embarrassing things kids say. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Lisa just left. Ooh, y'all see each other? Hey, get your ass in the damn room. Quit talking.
Player.
Embarrassing things kids say. Mama, your wig is crooked again. Yeah. I want to straighten it.
All right, come on, Steve. Embarrassing things kids say. Last one.
Mama, when I opened the door last night, why was Daddy on his knees in the bed?
Whoa. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. That's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
Pretty embarrassing.
Go ahead,
How do you
Daddy. Go
answer
ahead,
that?
Daddy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Comedy Roulette from the guys.
Yeah, we do it.
We'll be back with more of today's trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, this story's interesting, guys. Fewer babies, in case you didn't know, fewer babies are named Karen these days because, you know, no one wants to name their baby girls Karen anymore. And this is according to the Social Security Administration. All right, the name Karen has plummeted in popularity. We all know that the name Karen is linked to viral videos of white women acting insensitive, you know, being racist, you know, acting privileged, all of the above. So,
Privileged.
you know, no one wants to name their babies Karen anymore.
There's a lot of names that fell off. We damn sure ain't a lot of Lucindas no more.
What's wrong with Lucindas?
When the last time you seen
Inez.
about it? Yeah.
Inez and fell off.
A lot of stuff fell off after slavery.
Oh,
Fritas.
okay.
Ain't no Frida. Ain't no more Fritas.
Yeah.
Very rarely hear somebody name
Wilhelmina.
their baby Gladys.
Just about to say
And I like
Gladys.
Gladys, though.
That's a good
Gladys. Hey,
Wilhelmina.
Clovis. Clovis.
I only know one Harpo.
Any more Maurice's?
I like Maurice.
Yeah.
Hey, you know,
Ain't
I've
no
only
more.
I've only heard one person in my life named Arsenio. I've never met another
That's
Arsenio.
Arsenio. You're right.
Very unique name.
Yeah.
Yup.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, earlier this week you mentioned that you saw this video the other day when Jay-Z, you know, when he was asked about DMX, and he said that DMX inspired him to step up his stage game. If you recall, the two toured together back in 1999 on the Hard Knock Life tour, and Jay said watching DMX made him improve his performances. He discussed it on LeBron James's show, The Shop. Take a listen.
X is about to go on, and I'm like, you know, I want to see. I got like
X
a
is
little
before you.
X is going before
Yep.
me. And then he goes, and the arena goes crazy. First of all, it's deafening, and I'm like, oh, He has a thing like a Alizé and Hennessy mix. It looks like blood. It's like he's drinking blood, right? And he's running back and forth. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Halfway through the show, then he takes his shirt off.
Now
All the
he
girls
go
are
crazy
screaming,
again.
ah!
And the chain, the dog chain.
Yeah, the
on
dog chain, and then he's going nuts, right? And I'm like, first the guys are going crazy, now the girls are going crazy. And then he gets to the end, and he starts a prayer.
Oh, my God.
And now they're crying.
Yeah.
The whole arena is crying. And I'm like, they're like, hey, now you go. And I had hard night like
So then it begs the question, guys, who inspired you to step your game up, Steve?
Well, honestly speaking, and I ain't saying it because he on the show, but J. Anthony Brown.
Wow.
J. Anthony Brown was the first major influence I had in comedy, man. This dude, he was such an animal up there, man. And I didn't know how to do it like he was doing it. He was in front of white people doing black jokes. just this it. Y'all don't laugh, go somewhere. And it came from a real black perspective. And I was standing in the back, man. I was going, damn, this dude right here, he's saying what he want to say. He was just doing jokes. And I mean, it was my first week out on the road. And that 10 days with him was an eye-opener for me, man, because that's when I started saying, hold up, man, I got to get to being more me, because this dude was just black and on stage and making money and headlining. So for me, in the very beginning, I kid you not, it was this dude right here, J. Anthony Brown, and it started a friendship that has been around for over 30-some years, man. That's real talk, man. That's the honest truth.
That's really cool.
If anybody tell my story, if they don't put Jay in it, they ain't told my story, because he was there at the beginning.
Coming up, it is our last break of the day.
It is the last break of the day. Damn it, get rid of the filibuster.
And at 49 minutes after, of course, we'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey, our fearless leader, coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, last break of the day and of the week. It's been a good day, a good Friday. Looking forward to the weekend.
Yeah.
Woo. Jay, you tired?
Full week of work. Wow. Thank you.
You must be exhausted.
Oh, Shirley, let me tell you. Oh, my God.
Hey, you know, earlier we were talking about people have had a major influence on you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was talking about Jay in the beginning. Of late.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what?
Excuse me. Yeah. Because I didn't think you heard that.
I heard it.
What? Oh, you did?
I heard it. It shocked me.
I think it shocked the world.
It's about time we recognize.
I had to pull myself together.
And you're never thrown off.
I'm beside myself.
I think he's the only one that can throw you off on this show.
I'm going to tell you something real, man. A person that's had, and I don't think they know it, and I never really, I talk to him about it every now and then about some of the moves he's made, but a guy that is really, mostly by example, but I've talked to him often about so many different things. It's sort of crazy, man. I've never said this out loud, but Tyler Perry, man, has had a major influence on me and decisions I've made over the last, I would say, 8 years maybe. Mm-hmm. The last 8 years. That's probably been the person that I've talked to the most who has more than me, who, just talks about insight. And just, I'm kind of open with him where he can, share things with me that he can't share with anybody else, because I'm pretty sure they would be hating on him, But I've tried to be that type of person where you can say, man, you doing what? Tell me that again. Okay, how'd you do that? But he's been a major influence in terms of me starting to think in terms of ownership. And I've just watched this guy, man, do some really, really incredible things. And it's kind of inspired me to go in another direction, in different directions outside of entertainment. That has really, really helped me too. So I think that's been for me, him. Who has it been for you, Tommy, over the years in the beginning?
Well, in the beginning, of course, it's my father. That goes without saying, I think. But you've been a very inspirational person. Your hustle is what I admire. I'll be honest with you. It's Thomas Miles talking to you. Your hustle is just incredible. So I try to pattern off of that and just keep grinding. And I don't want to even look up. I just keep grinding. Hopefully, when I look up, I'll be in a different place. So just keep moving forward. So it's the hustle. I admire the hustle. And it's nonstop, 24/7. It don't quit. I don't know when you sleep. I don't know how you sleep. But all I know is I see you getting up, getting it. So I just say, hey, I'm going to get up and get it. If I keep getting up and getting it, maybe I'm going to get something. Lord turned around, gave me a TV show. I just keep getting up and getting it. I'm trying to get another one.
And you're doing it too, because I watch you do that game show. I watch you still tour. Then you got this other TV show. It's the way it's done. I don't really, I don't know another way to tell it to a person. And everybody that I've talked to that's successful, it's the same way. If there was another way, I would tell it to you, man. If I say, look, man, you can cut some corners by doing this, or you can shave it off by doing, you knock some years off by doing this. Now, look, I could tell you some things you bet not to do, that can show enough stunt your growth, because I've done them too. But I'm just telling you how not to just add years to it. But I can't tell you how to shave none off. I cannot tell you that.
You know, Steve, so many people, though, have been inspired by you, seriously.
Yes.
Because, you know, going from, you know, multiple jobs, first of all, a lot of people weren't doing that before you. And then when you got into radio, you were a comedian, you got into radio. Look how many comedians followed you into radio. You started that. You know, so you've been very influential. I mean, from comedy, people, all kinds of people now are doing game shows, I think, because of you. You've influenced so many
Absolutely,
people.
Shirley.
I mean, seriously.
And he shares the information.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
inspiration.
Right. Yeah, he's not
and
selfish.
inspire
Oh,
people,
my God.
Shirley.
Yeah.
I wanted to add that.
Yeah,
it's
he's
not
a blessing.
The attitude, right? That I got
To-
mine. Get yours. I ain't gonna tell you how to go get it, but good
Right.
luck with that. He shares.
Yeah,
the-
he's been a shining example. As a shining example.
Even though when you look at the map, you be trying to figure out that's how you got there. That's the route.
Mm-hmm.
You get tired of looking at that map.
You
too.
look at the map.
And that's why.
No easy way to do it.
That's right, Jay.
Yeah,
Speak
and
up, Jay.
that's why
We
so
can't
many
hear
people call you Uncle Steve or OG or whatever pet name they have for you, because they look up to you. They look at your career and they look up to you.
Now,
if he can do it, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I've two things about faith. I've always asked God in my life, not for fame and riches, but what I really have been focused on asking God for is to make me relevant. I want to be relevant, man. I want, when my life is over, man, to have placed in some people some things that helped them along the way. Like I said, I read something somewhere. I want somebody, man, to look at me and go, because of you, I didn't quit. Mm-hmm. Because of you, I never gave up. Because of you, I jumped. Because of you, man, I tried harder. And that's a big thing that I ask God for. And then secondly, my life has been filled with God's unmerited favor. Yeah. I have to say that about it, man. Mm-hmm. That God Almighty of mine, boy, has given me so much grace and mercy. And that's been the biggest part of it of all, because a lot of it I can't even explain, because it ain't me. Thank you, Jesus. It wasn't me.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.